So I'm here to invite you today to put your prayer into action through Imagine No Malaria. A friend of mine returned from Zambia, and one of her biggest reflections of the trip was that in communities where there were no jobs, they still had gravediggers. And if that was your job, you were always employed. Because death was a constant friend to their community. And then I did some research to find out, well, why? And she said, it's because of malaria. And we learned earlier today that 1 in 5 children under the age of 5 are going to die of malaria. Every 60 seconds, a child dies. But here in the United States, we don't have malaria because 50 years ago, we were able to eliminate death and suffering by that disease, which means we can do that everywhere around the world. So in this conference, we committed to raise $1 million over the next 3 years to help end death and suffering by malaria. And you all have a choice to join us in that mission, to ask your church to get involved, to make a pledge for how many lives you're going to save. $100 saves a life. It can buy bed nets, it can refurbish hospitals, pay for staff of those hospitals, provide free medicine, education, communication, and all the things that are needed to help save a life. So I ask you to consider how many lives you're going to save. And as this is the School of Evangelism, I also want to challenge you to be a witness to that ministry to others. And I brought some green wristbands with me today. So I want to challenge you to wear this green wristband, but I also want you to take a second one so that you can give it away to someone, to witness to them about the Imagine No Malaria campaign and about the United Methodist Church. We are changing lives and changing the world. Don't you want to be able to tell people in 25 years, when death and suffering from malaria is down from a death every 60 seconds to maybe 1 or 2 deaths a year, that your church made that happen and answered the prayers of millions of mothers and children around the world?